The Democrats became more liberal on gay rights during the enactment of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Framing issues in the media can remind individuals of their closely held values, and this influences their changing opinion. Changing attitudes regarding the compatibility of biology and being gay is another possible explanation for higher acceptance. Increased support for gay rights may have also led to changing perceptions of biology. Policy changes have led to slightly improved attitudes for gay rights in certain localities. One study showed that being in contact with lesbians and gay men increased the likelihood of support for gay rights by about 10%. More people in today's age are in contact with someone who is LGBT. In particular, family members of a gay person show greater support for marriage equality. Even contact online has impact on someone's values. In one study, college students were asked to watch the documentary, The Times of Harvey Milk, and surveys after generally found a reduction in prejudice among students. The changing news coverage in the 1990s was significant. Starting in 1990, evening news coverage of AIDS suddenly increased to 19 stories in that year from much lower numbers. Usage of the words AIDS and ACT UP significantly increased for the next 3 years. After medical advances led to the point where news coverage of AIDS was not at its highest levels, the space created shifted to coverage of gay and lesbian issues. By 1992 to 1993, the national narrative on the news began sustained coverage of gay rights. The impact of this was manifold. There was increased usage of the words gay and lesbian in the news. Media viewers in rural areas began to see coverage of gay issues, and the average age of coming out decreased from the range of 19 to 23 in the 70s and 80s to the range of 14 to 15 in 1999. In this period, AIDS activists may also have disrupted the media's neglect of lesbian and gay issues by regularizing coverage of issues important to lesbians and gays. The election of Harvey Milk in 1978 led to unprecedented levels of representation for the LGBT community. This was a step forward given the opportunities created for activism in a post-Stonewall environment. After the 1980s saw greater democratization with gay rights demonstrations and more people coming out of the closet, people with AIDS and healthcare activists advocated for reform. Sustained advocacy from ACT UP changed the national narrative and created a space for gay and lesbian issues to be included in the media since the 1990s. This is a crucial component of the long-term effects of AIDS activism on the culture and environment of the LGBT community in today's age. The activists of the post-Stonewall era undoubtedly opened the door for many people to follow in their footsteps and participate in the world to make it better.